Hello, people of the world. I want to show you my saltwater, some reef, some not. I just want to show you my fish tanks and animals and everything I got going. So, let me start off with the little leopard gecko right here, the little smiley guy. I used to breed leopard geckos, and I had to get out of that hobby, but I ended up keeping him because he's my first purchase, you know. So I feel like he's part of family now. So now I got this little guy, this 1 gallon beta tank. Finishing cycling, just a pair of little Dumbos in there. Then I got the 60 long. Sorry about the glass and everything, it's not perfect. I'm going to make this into a planted tank, but I need to buy soil and plants. So right now it's just more fake decor and air stones. But you can see baby guppies all over the place. And then I got Synodontis petricola catfish. They're like, I don't know. They got these little spots on them. I'm not sure if I can get a good view. Oh, here we go. That guy right there. Cool little guys. They got like this white trim all over their bodies, and they're just awesome. So I got 4 of those guys in here as well. And sometimes they'll snag a baby, but I don't really mind, honestly. Now this is a 60 cube tank from Aqueon, I believe. A 60 cube rimless. Hydra 32 at the top and an Eheim 110 hang on the back. That's all that's going on with this tank, and 2 little power heads that I gotta clean. But here it is. It's mostly LPS because I'm dumb and don't do my research, and I got this fish not knowing anything about it. 4-line Red Sea cleaner wrasse, and I was just like, very unique cleaner. I thought it was a cool fish. And of course he eats the Montes and the Acros and everything else. So now it's just a LPS egg, which I don't mind. The aesthetic has definitely changed though. But and then 2 little snowstorm, I believe, or something like that. Clownfish. 2 of these guys in here as well. 2 little clown gobies and some zoophragms and some Aptasia I gotta kill. Some frog spawn or octo spawn, I'm not sure. I got a torch, I believe a hammer, and a bubble coral. And that is kind of it. I got 3 flower anemones, and a cleaner shrimp, and one of those, this guy, blue spot sand goby or something along those lines. Like a sand sifting. He's one of the ones that you would put a pistol shrimp without a pistol shrimp. But you know, I thought this is a really cool tank. It has some movement, and the bubble coral, when that thing really expands, it looks like a huge brain. I just really like the aesthetic of this tank. So yeah. Now here we go. 80 gallon. You'll notice with my tanks, it's very low tech. It's very just bare bones, and I like to keep it simple. No dosing and none of this bullshit. And then, of course, the beauty of the tanks kind of pay for it. It's kind of bland, but I don't know. It's what I enjoy. So they're not really out because they're a nocturnal species, but these guys, the zebra eels, I got 5 of them in here. And it looks like there's maybe 2 or 3. They just like to hide very well. And they're usually all behind this big rock. There's a cave underneath. Then I'm just growing out some other fish. I got a blue chromis. He just kind of was an original. And then Flamingi and Nasos growing strong, but just not quite there yet to make it to the big tank, you know. And I'm gonna post a video maybe of doing a feeding like the shrimp, because all the zebra eels go nuts. It's fun to watch. And for anyone interested, some people don't really care for it, but I don't mind it. This is the filtration system. It's ugly, it works. I'm all about functionality. I don't care about looks. It's being covered up anyway. It's not ideal. What you can see here is just like a lot of jerry rigging, a lot of clearly not professional work, but to stop the leak. So my bulkheads were kind of dripping, so threw some water weld on it and it's good to go. So I got my return pump, I got some biological filtration and a Bowman Magus protein skimmer and just normal sponge. Used to have Chaeto in here, now this light's just kind of for me because it's so dark underneath. Yeah, I just take like a sheet or something and I go right over it. I don't want to build doors because this is a futon here coming in and out, so doors would be blocked a little bit. But yeah, definitely a tight room. You know, I do what I can. I had 2 hydras on this originally and one crapped out on me, and I just don't have just don't have the money for another one right now. So I have like a T5 fixture that I might do, and then start doing like Acros and Montes and SBS in this tank, but I'm not really sure. I want to get a stock with more fish first and just let it mature a little bit more. And this tank is actually 3-ish years old, and this is the big boy, the big kahuna. So this is a 210. I got this from a guy that was getting out of the hobby, and the price was just incredible. I mean, it's a 10-year-old tank. It's gonna explode any day now, but while it's here, it's amazing, and I love it. So it's 6 feet long, I believe 2 feet back, and 36 high or 32 high or something along those lines. The Oceanic tank, 210. I got a gyre on it, my other gyre motor. Again, just things crapping out and me not having the money to fix, but I gotta get a gyre on that side right now. I just got 2 big power heads blowing. It was supposed to be a reef tank, and then I got excited, and you can see the angel and the butterfly fish, holy crap. And you know, so I throw frags here and there. Sometimes I get picked off and just destroyed in a day or two, but I try my best, and some things live, some things don't. I'll show you what lives and what doesn't. So green star polyps, I don't know, notoriously angels like to eat them. For now, they've left them alone. Little toadstool. You can see when they get picked at constantly, their tentacles are not nearly like that polyp extension. You do not get that at all, which is a shame, but what are you gonna do? This Monty over here, again, just getting picked at like constantly, losing a little bit of color. It's one of those things where I'm not really gonna fuss too much because the fish are kind of the priority in this tank. But I like to throw things in and see who's receptive and who doesn't pay no mind to it, and then kind of work my way through that. So, well, let me do, I can't really remember all the species names again, sorry, but I'm gonna try my best. This is kind of the aquascape I got going. It's not ideal, and nothing's concreted down, which is scary. I mean, I don't want my fish to get crushed by a rock, but this is kind of, you know, is hundreds of dollars of rock. It started dry. It takes like a year and like a couple months now. But all the fish were not here originally, so I've kind of been adding fish sporadically when money comes in, and just starting things small and growing them out instead of buying big stuff. But here's the sump. This is a custom made stand for me. I gotta take my credit here. And again, so bare bones, but still works, and I like it. I have a little desk right here, and you know, like you could see, I'm no professional, but I try. And then yeah, here's the structure. It's just a bunch of 2x4s, and watched a couple YouTube videos, slapped this thing together, and it works well. 60-gallon sump. It's the total volume. It probably holds 30, if not a little less. Protein skimmer, some chemical filtration, some rocks and live rocks, and some Chaeto in here. and which isn't really doing too well. I'm not sure why. I don't know if the phosphates are too low or there's not enough nutrient or what, but. And then just again some sponge, and the plumbing on this is so bad I'm embarrassed, but it works, and the return pump is one of these external pumps right here called the Hammerhead or something along those. I'm not really, I can't lie. When I don't know, I don't know. So I can't really bullshit you guys. Please, if you guys know the species names that I'm trying to fumble to tell you, please let me know. I would love that. I would appreciate that very much. So here we go. We got long-nosed butterfly. He's one of the bigger fish. The Semivaldis butterfly, which I don't know. I've heard mixed things about, but he's been a model citizen, or she. I'm not sure. Then, you know, classic tangs like the damn. Why am I forgetting the name of this guy? Help me figure it out. I'm not sure. Harlequin tusk, a little blue devil dams, a little soul hall tang. Of course, the hippo tang. The emperor angel, but he's in his little baby form right now, not with his colors. Little rock beauty. These are smaller fish. Queen angel as well, which I thought if anybody was going to be messing up coral, it'd be him. And he has been, but for whatever reason, those two little guys. I also got this tree leather, but they just destroy it. I mean, they just beat on it, and it's paying for it. I'm paying for it. Purple tang, Harlequin tusk is like the king of this tank. He kind of runs the whole show here. Blue line angel or annularis angel. Cardinal. I don't know the name of the cardinal. I've been searching everywhere for the name of this fish, and you know, he gets bullied a little bit. And again, another cardinal that I just have no idea. But they seem to get along. And then just black clown. I think that's it. And then this guy, he's a goby of some kind, like related to the firefishes, but a lot of the times I'll buy a group of them. Like I had chromuses in here, and the Harlequin tusk will just take them out, which is not fun to watch at all, but you know, it's nature. And yeah, that's my tank. Please let me know what I can be doing better. I test once a week, water change every 2 weeks for most of these tanks, for these three. And yeah, that's all. I've worked at fish stores, and I've kind of picked up things as I went, so any information, any help at all would be awesome and so cool. And yeah, I'm just excited to show this thing off. I think people would actually appreciate it. You know, I'm just a 22-year-old with just barely any money and trying to make something cool. So let me know what you guys think, and that's it. Peace out.